Hi. So let me tell you how I think that being more like a kid in your journey of faith can help you succeed whatever it is you need to succeed. Think about it. Whenever a child asks for something, they pretty much get it. Whether it's from begging, constant nagging, or they're just cute. Hi, I'm Ross. And this is my journey. So God is pressing me to talk about this because, well, God is pressing me to talk about this. This isn't something that I'm used to. This isn't something that I like. Heck, I like cars. I like talking about cars. I can talk about cars all day. I like trading. I like talking about trading. I can talk about trading all day. I love animals. I love talking about animals, specifically dogs. And I can do that all day. What I don't like is talking about things that I'm not used to talking about. And in the past I've been a bit of an introvert and God has me doing these things. And I think that the reason why God has me doing these things is because I ask for stuff. And I think that this may be a prerequisite for those things that I ask for. So, like I said, I'm on a journey and I'm on a journey of reading the Bible. I have finished the book of Joshua, and boy, let me tell you, the things that went on in that book. These are things that people don't preach about, and they probably should. They really should. It's way more entertaining than the things that people usually talk about. And it's amazing. The people of Israel needed a place to stay, and the 12 tribes needed a place to stay. And guess what? Guess what God did? God gave them multiple places to stay. So much so that it's a lot of land. And if anybody knows, land usually belongs to somebody. So you know what had to happen? A lot of people had to die. Oh, sorry, you're not supposed to say that. Unalive. A lot of people had to be unalived for that to happen. Yeah. So, ooh, I might have to bleep that out. I gotta have to edit that. Yeah. So Joshua got instructions from God, and he gave those instructions to the people of Israel. And one by one, the people of Israel went into different lands across the Jordan River, and they unalived a lot of people so that they can acquire this land. And in order to do so, guess what had to happen? They had to have a lot of faith because they were going into land that was uncharted territory, and they didn't know what they were up against a lot of the time. But guess what? They knew that God was with them, and they had to have faith that God was going to be there by their side and God was going to make it happen. And let me say, from my own experience, this YouTube thing is not something that you know, is easy for me considering I come from a background of not talking a lot. I don't even like motivational speaking. I don't even like public speaking. Even though this is being done in my house, it's going to be on the internet and it's going to be publicized. And I'm going to have to deal with that. I think it's because, too, that there is something that I need to say or there's something that I need to share that God needs me to do in order for someone else to hear it, in order for someone else to benefit from it. And if that's what it's going to take, then why not? If it's going to help somebody, I hope it reaches that person. So back to the book of Joshua. There was a lot of walking, of course, and there were a lot of battles, a lot of wars going on, and there was a lot of fighting for land that God promised the ancestors of the people of Israel because God lives up to his promises. God doesn't lie. God can't lie. If God lies, then God will cease to exist. So, if God has promised you something, then it's going to happen. But there may be some footwork that you have to do. So, with faith, there is going to come some work. Some work is going to come from your part. So, some work is going to have to come from your part in order for God to fulfill what you asked Him for. You can't just ask God for something like going on your phone and ordering some Uber Eats or something and expect it to just happen and you do absolutely nothing. No, this thing goes with cents and dollars and cents. You can't just ask God for something and then don't do anything to go towards it. And like I said, I have asked God for things recently, and I feel like this is a prerequisite. So I'm going to have faith that by doing what God requires of me. And I think that what God is requiring of me also contributes to what my purpose is going to be, because I think I know what my purpose is. This may be a part of it. Like I say, this may be a prerequisite, and I long to find my exact purpose. I think that it has to do with helping others. And like I said, if this helps someone, then by all means, I really hope that it does. Let me tell you a story, quick story. My first video wasn't my first video, or at least it wasn't going to be my first video. On one Saturday, maybe 2 Saturdays, 3 Saturdays, 4 Saturdays ago, because I haven't posted in 3 weeks. So it had to been the Saturday before that. So 4 Saturdays ago, I was sitting in my car. I was getting my phone mount ready. I put it on my windshield. I was going to put my phone in the phone mount. And as soon as I rest my phone in the mount, it broke. And I only could laugh at it because for a long time before that, I was thinking, should I do it? Should I not do it? Am I going to record today? I'm not going to record today. I don't feel like going to record today. Every excuse in the book I was making to not record. And this was the one day I'm saying, okay, I'm going to put my phone mount on the windshield. I'm going to put my phone in it and I'm going to record on my way to work. And then when I reach to work, that's going to be it. That's going to be my first video and I'm going to post it. And guess what happened? Like I said, it broke. It broke. And it broke in such a way that it can't hold the phone at all. And I thought I almost took that as a sign as this isn't gonna happen. It's probably not meant to happen. And I'm just gonna call it quits. But the Lord spoke to me and the Lord said that this isn't the end. You're gonna be able to do this. I need you to do this. And sure enough, that following Tuesday, yes, that following Tuesday, I recorded my first video, and I think I posted it that very same day too. I can't put my finger on it, but I'm pretty definitely that week. That week I posted it, and I say that to say that if you're gonna walk this walk of faith, you're gonna have to have faith in God that He's gonna show up for you. Because after that, I think that week I made like 7 videos in about 3 days, and I really didn't think that I was gonna be able to do it. And by the seventh video, it got so easy. I was like, I can do this. I really can do this. And guess what happened? The rest of the week I didn't post anything. And then the week after that, I didn't post anything. And then the week after that, I don't think I posted anything because this is like the third week, and I'm posting this video. It's actually pretty late too. It's like 12 in the morning. But I say that to say, if God isn't going to give up on you, why should you give up on you? And I say that to say, maybe if you gave yourself a little more grace, then you're going to have more faith in whatever it is that you're doing. Sometimes you just need just a little bit. And I know there's a cliche. It's yeah, cliche is the word I want to use. That mustard seed thing, it works. Having faith the size of a mustard seed, it works because you just need a little bit. And then, like, it's a muscle. Faith is a muscle that a lot of people don't use. Okay, they use it based on like old everyday things. Like, I have faith that if I walk to the kitchen, I'm gonna find something to eat. And then when it comes to what they consider a big thing, they're defeated before it even kicks off. Because I've been there. Like I said, I was supposed to start this YouTube thing a very long time ago, and I'm now having faith in God and in myself that not only is God going to show up for me, I'm going to show up for me too. Just like the people of Israel in Joshua. Like I said, I'm not a big reader of the Bible. I'm working on that. But I have to have faith in not just God, but in myself that I'm going to find what it is I need to find in the book because I think that there is something there that's for me. I'm pretty sure there's something there for everyone, but there's that one thing, or maybe it's multiple things, that's there for me that I'm gonna find that I'm gonna use to be where I need to be because I would like to be there for my family in all sense of the word. I want to be the best version of myself for myself. I want to be the best husband for my wife. I want to be the best father to my kids. I want to be the best son for my parents. I want to be the best sibling for my siblings, because I have a brother and a sister. I want to be the best friend to my friends. I don't just want to be friendly, I want to be a good friend as well. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to cut back on that friendliness and just be a good friend. Hmm? Look at that. It's already working. But yeah, because I, for a long time, at least for the last 3 weeks, I didn't know what I was going to say. And my wife kept saying, just start recording, just start recording. It's going to come to you. God's going to give you something. And honestly, right before this is like the fourth time that I've tried to record tonight, just tonight. This is like the fourth time. And, but this time, I said a quick prayer and I asked God to give me something to say because I don't know what to say. And I feel like a lot of us fail to do that. We fail to ask God for what it is that we need. We always want to ask God for what we want, but we rarely ask God for what we need. And right now, I think that's what I needed. I needed to ask God for what I needed. I needed to know that I need God to do everything, basically, because I didn't see this happening. No, no, really, I really didn't see this happening. I didn't know that I was going to say what I said. And I think that I'm going to do this more often now because, like I say, it's like a muscle. And this talking thing, it hasn't always been easy for me. So that's definitely something that I'm going to work on. Like I said earlier, I can talk about cars all day. At least that's what I thought. That's what I thought my first YouTube channel was gonna be about. I thought I was gonna start a YouTube channel talking about cars and probably fixing cars and interviewing people about their cars and just whatever it is to do with cars. I thought that's what it was gonna be, and here I am, and it's not. It's about talking about my journey of, I guess, seeking wisdom from God and talking about the Bible. I am currently reading First Samuel, and it's a little interesting. I'm learning. I'm not too deep in, but I'm at the point where I don't want to spoil anything. When I finish Samuel, I'm gonna come back and talk to you guys about it. But anyway, Joshua was nice. If you're looking for books to start with and you're having difficulty, Ruth is a very short book. You can try that. It's a good starter book. I started with Ruth, Deuteronomy, and Leviticus. I haven't finished Leviticus yet. I need to go back and do that. I also need to finish Deuteronomy. Would you look at that? And Ruth, I finished Ruth. It's a really short book. I finished Joshua. That's a really nice book. It's not short, but it's pretty decent. Like I said, there's a lot of killing. Sorry, unaliving. Gonna have to bleep that out. But yeah, here we are. This is my journey. Hi, my name is Ross. And I want to end with, if you can't find a kind person, be one. Have a good one, man.